Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thanks to everyone who has recently subscribed and support what I do. I really appreciate it. Now, a mate of mine told me the other day something that really shocked me. I felt really sick to my stomach and I was filled with a sense of dread until I could confirm what he was saying and do my research, and unfortunately he's right. Now, it's something that's been quietly swept under the rug. Now, in the 16th century, Wales officially became part of the United Kingdom. It was Henry VIII's way of saying, right, you lot are ours now, but you can keep your sheep and your language. Fair enough. Wales became a proper part of the UK and its proud history, its culture, its people. A small nation, sure, but one with a distinct identity. Fast forward to 2025, and this is what my mate told me, that there are now more Muslims living in the UK than there are Welsh people. So let that sink in. More Muslims than Welsh. No, this didn't happen by accident. I am now a minority on my own island. And don't get me wrong, I'm not here to bash anyone's religion or culture. I'm just pointing out the bleeding obvious because apparently someone has to. You see, the Welsh, with our 3 million or so souls, have been part of this island story for centuries. We've got our language, our choirs, our rugby, our whole "we're not English yet, mate" vibe. And yet in the space of a few decades, the demographics of this country have shifted so dramatically that an entire historic nation, a cornerstone of the UK, has been outnumbered by a relatively recent arrival. How's that for progress? Now, this isn't about numbers on a spreadsheet, it's about what those numbers mean. The whole UK population has been reshaped, and it's not because the Welsh suddenly decided to pack up and move to New Zealand. It's the result of deliberate policies, decades of open-door migration paired with a fertility rate among the native population that's flatter than a pint left out overnight. Meanwhile, political leaders from Labour to Tory and everyone in between have been clapping themselves on the back for their diversity credentials while ignoring the elephant in the room, or should I say the mosque in the room. And let's be clear, the shift didn't happen because Muslims are inherently better at playing the numbers game. It happened because the people in charge decided that borders are just lines on a map, and everyone who questions that is a bigot. Never mind that the Welsh, the Scots, the English, the people who built this country, by the way, might want to say in how fast their home changes. But no, that's not allowed, is it? That's divisive. Meanwhile, entire communities have been transformed and nobody asked the locals if we were all right with it. Funny how democracy works when it's inconvenient, isn't it? Now, I'm not saying migration is inherently bad. People move, cultures mix. That's life. It's something that's always happened everywhere around the world. But when you've got a situation where an entire nation's worth of people, Welsh people no less, who've been here since before the Romans were faffing about, are outnumbered by a group that's been here for a fraction of the time, you've got to ask, who's running this show? And why are they so keen to pretend it's all just a happy accident? This is the kind of thing that happens when you let ideologues play chess with the nation's future while the rest of us are stuck playing checkers. The Welsh aren't going anywhere, mind you. We're still here, singing our hymns, arguing about rugby, producing men for awesome British Army regiments, and pronouncing place names that sound like a cat walking across a keyboard, and it's true. But the fact that we're now a smaller slice of the UK pie than a demographic that barely existed here a century ago, that's not a coincidence, that's a policy, and if you dare point it out, well, you better brace yourself for the usual chorus of name-calling, racist, xenophobe, whatever, because nothing shuts down a conversation faster than a good old-fashioned label, does it? So here we are in 2025, where the UK's diversity experiment has officially outpaced one of its founding nations. And the question isn't just about numbers, it's about identity, culture, and whether the people who call this place home still get to define what it means. Because if we don't, someone else will, and they won't be asking for permission. I mean, it's a scary thought, isn't it? My people are now outnumbered. It'll be the English soon, then the Scots. And then what happens to Britain? It's gone. And replaced by what? I dread to think about it, folks. I really do. I've got kids, you've got kids, and I would rather they grew up in a country and an island that allows them to keep their freedoms. Anyway, there we go. I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching. You lot can argue about this in the comments, which I don't doubt you'll do. And I'll catch you at the next one. Roger Trout.